and we only suffer from insomnia. Yeah. Under the influence, we don't sober. Show Grenada's a friend and we dead. Yes, we dead. Under the influence of the soca, show we woman and man we don't afraid. We don't afraid. Grenada people we pray, pray, pray. Tell them we don't pray, pray, pray. We don't pray. My people we pray, pray, pray. Tell them we don't pray, pray, pray. We don't pray. Right now we on the road and we pray, pray. Tell them we don't pray, pray. Them no say we pray. We on the road and we pray, pray. Tell them we don't pray, pray. Them no say we pray.
Good evening, good afternoon rather, far and wide, and welcome. We are live. It's from the Tanteen Netball Complex in Grenada, and we're carrying live to you the 5th International ECCB Netball Series. First game up that we're carrying is Dominica versus the host country, Grenada. My name is Stacey Lake, and with me is the beautiful
Karen Celestine.
Hi Karen, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Excited to see what's going to happen here on the court this afternoon.
I know it's been a while since we've had some international or regional netball of this caliber in Grenada.
Yes.
And of course, I know everybody's just waiting to see, especially having the host country open one of the opening games. You know, what's your expectation, or how do you feel about the opening ceremony that went so far? I loved it.
It was lovely. It was lovely. It was really exciting for me to see all these teams from all around the region, the OECS region, and brought back so many memories of these tournaments. And I know Grenadians love netball, so they're going to file in here this afternoon, and we're going to have some good games.
Yes, we can see a lot of people already in the stands, and more are coming through, with a lot of children also, and that's a good thing.
That's important.
Because we must have a transition as it relates to the game of netball. You know, you and I, we had to step out, and somebody has to step in.
Yes.
In the same way, those who are there now will have to step out at some point, and others fill in. So Grenada did not announce their squad coming into this tournament. I wonder if they have a secret gun just waiting to fire that they don't want to tell anybody about. But Dominica, I know they had announced their squad pretty early. And of course, some of their players are Omin Charles, and we have people like Kadisha Joseph, Anisha Pinard, Galeen, Gordon Seraphine, Kenya John, Selena Langais, Melissa Williams, Kayla Telemark, Nanika Peters, Chernel St. Rose, who is a veteran, I must say, and Vernal Thomas, and also Kimisha Hodge Christmas. I'm surprised that Vernal Thomas is still playing netball, but I'm happy.
Oh, yes.
Because what it shows is that people like you and I, we still got it.
Oh, yes.
And we still can compete with the younger ones and show them what experience is about.
And the experience on the team, it goes a long way, you know, encouraging the younger ones, and they look up to you, and it's a good motivation for the team.
I agree. And I'm seeing Team Grenada, and I'm looking at some of the players. I'm seeing Tiffany Frederick, Latisha Cato, Denise Cameron, a veteran herself. I'm seeing the twins, Celine and Selena. I'm seeing Helena Lewis, Asriel Peterkin, Jamie John, another veteran in the center court. And yes, those are what I can make out thus far based on how they are. And of course, they're coached by Kathy and Gabriel and assisted by Keisha Murray, with Nadine Lett being the manager. So it's going to be an action-packed game, I tell you that for sure. Grenada is going to be firing their first bullet and keep it going as it relates to the ball. And I know that Dominica will want to make a statement as it relates to the host country and saying, hey, we can take it from you here.
And it's good to come out strong on the first game. So people say, hey, okay, that's a team to look out for.
Definitely. These teams have met numerous times, And of course, even at the U23 level, I know it has always been a contest between the two. And
Yes.
at the senior level, it is the same thing. And, you know, I can say that definitely we are going to see a good game. The umpires are also out. The umpires for this game, I do see Joel Brown, Joel Brown from Trinidad. I see it looks like Makiba Clark from Barbados. So we have some good umpires. The teams are now meeting each other, greeting, exchanging their little tinklets, as we used to call it
Oh
back in the
yes.
days.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I look forward to those
Oh
because it's my
yes.
collection.
Yes, yes. And I know people always used to look forward to the little trinkets from Grenada. We had some special trinkets we walked with.
Oh, yes. And Dominica's center pass to begin the game as we wait the umpire's whistle to go. Again, it's the 5th ECCB International Netball Series, and we're live from Tanteen Netball Court in St. George, Grenada. I'm glad that the Grenadian crowd is out here supporting. We also have some supporters from the other participating countries. We're waiting. The umpires seem to have something they need to clear up. So they are asking the teams to gather amongst themselves.
They're asking them to meet again.
Yeah, it seems that's what's happening. Like they're doing an official meet and greet as opposed to the one where they just greet each other and just went in positions just now. Oh, they're actually going to do a national anthem. So we'll prepare for the national anthem. So the teams are in position again as we get ready for the start of the first matchup between Grenada and the Commonwealth of Dominica. Dominica's center pass, and the whistle has blown. Backline pass to the goal defense, who tries to get it up, but of course she would have halted in her footsteps, and so Grenada gets the ball. Pass it down, of course, to Tiffany Frederick, who has managed to hold on to it. Grenada retains the ball. They're trying to get it into the circle to veteran shooter Letitia Cato, and just like that with a lob, the first goal has been netted for Grenada. Grenada's center pass. It's a 1-2. Oh, a pass was going there to Jamie John, but she was not looking for it. So it's a turnover to Dominica. Who has played it very simple to try to get it to their shooter. A little bit too much and away off from the shooter. So again, it's another turnover to Grenada. Let's see if they can make use of it. Grenada is playing very casual, which is good. Just keep it as simple as possible while you kind of get a feel of your opponent.
Yeah, the first game is always a little testy.
Yeah.
I expect a little nerves there.
And
On
Letitia Cato, of course, she gets it, and
lovely.
she's just firing today.
Yes, she's on the go.
Yeah. So second goal there netted for the Grenada. Dominica again with their center pass. They try to do it just the same as Grenada to lob that ball into their shooter. However, they just cannot get it accurately to fall in her hands. So it keeps going outside.
Yeah, and that's something they definitely have to work on. I know the coach will be looking, and she will have something to say to them
Yes,
at
but
the end of that first quarter.
I realize also the positioning of the shooter. It
Yes.
doesn't give much space
For that
the-
lob that
to
she's
fall.
looking for.
Yes. Well, and they're off. Dominica has netted 1. Grenada center pass. Off to the wing attack, Tiffany Frederick. And of course, an infringement was called, so the wing defense will take it, passes it to the goal attack, who sends that lob into Cato, and she plays it quickly to get closer to the pole, and just like that, she
And
is
Cato,
firing.
She has her goalkeeper where she wants her.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes,
Mhm.
she is firing, and it's good to see she's also going back on the defense
Yes.
once it is a center pass to Dominica.
She really wants that. Grenada wants that win. They want that win.
It's important, you know, it's your first game on your home soil.
Yes, you have to
You
impress.
definitely-
Yes.
Yes. And Dominica has netted another one. So it's Grenada's center pass into the goal attack. The goal attack looks immediately to Cato just to see if the space is there to send the lob.
Yes,
She
and
sends
she
it,
just-
and Cato
That
never
lob
fails.
is working.
Yes.
It's working.
So I think that probably the defense for Dominica just has to do some adjustment
Yes.
to how she's positioned. And yes, Cato is very tall, and you know she can get up for that ball, but
She's a powerful goal shooter.
get her off her comfort spot.
Yeah.
That's maybe what the coach will be saying to the Dominican defense. 'Cause she's just standing behind.
She's very defensive. She's defending her spot.
Yes, and she's just standing behind Cato. So when Cato gets that ball and she lands open-legged,
There's no way she can
You
get that
gotta
ball
move
from
back.
her.
correct. Dominica has the ball now. They try again with the lob. They seem to get it correct this time. Yes, they did.
They did.
And of course, they're able to net another one. Grenada center pass into the goal attack to the wing attack, who immediately looks to Cato. And again, she sends the ball to Cato.
converts.
And
Yeah.
Cato does not disappoint, I tell you. Ooh, that was a long one. I think she didn't anticipate that ball properly. So by the time she was in the air and coming down, the ball was going.
Grenada has been a pretty defensive game.
Yes, and
Thus
they're
far.
definitely playing body on body as well as trying to zone for those passes. So
Yes.
that's good. An intercept there by Dominica, and they're trying to get that ball down. The center now has it. Hesitated to pass to the goal attack. Now she does. The goal attack holds on to it. She shoots and scores. Now what I can say is that the midcourt four, that was a good one. Always looking forward to her shooter, the goal attack for Grenada. And it's experience because the center, the wing attack, and the goal shooter are all veterans, you can say, for Grenada.
Experienced players.
Whilst the goal attack also has some experience, she's still young.
Yeah, but she has been playing a lot of years since the under 16 tournament. Both she and her sister.
Yes, you know, and to team up now with those who have been there quite a while, it's a good mix for Grenada. Another turnover, and Grenada gets the ball. For a moment I thought they lost it. And of course now they're double teaming Kato just to see if they can intercept those lobs. But Kato, long arms, holds on to it very tight.
With experience.
And Grenada is able to get another goal, this time from the goal attack, Brown. I can never differentiate between the two sisters. One is Celine and one is Selena.
I actually taught them at primary school, and still to this day, I can't. One has a scar, but I don't know which one.
The beauty of it is that one controls the goal circle in an attacking manner, and one controls the goal circle in a defensive manner. The center pass is taken for Grenada. It goes to the goal defense. Behind comes forward to the goal attack, who sends a lob into Kato. She didn't hold it the first time, but she's able to get it back. And of course, Kato scores.
Some of the lobs are not really excellent lobs, but the goal shoot, she is working it.
Yes, she is really fighting for that ball, and that is what needs to happen. Even if that pass is not perfect to you,
make it.
You want to make sure that you fight for it just the same. Dominica has it. Again, they try to pass into their shooter. She attempts, miss, but there seems to be a penalty, and she gets another chance at it, and she scores. Grenada takes that first center pass to Tiffany. Frederick back to the center. The center sends it into the goal attack, who immediately looks for Kato. She makes no attempt this time. She just looks straight for Kato. Kato holds on to it, and she misses this time. But of course, the center get it back. Then Kato passes it to the goal attack, who shoots. And the defenses for Dominica seem to have tied up with each other just now.
Yes, they did.
They weren't able to get up at all to defend. They were still on. The ball was moving around.
They were completely left by the attacks.
Dominica on the attack. The pass into the goal shooter. She fights, she holds it, and she shoots. And another one is netted for Dominica. Grenada's pass to the wing attack, goal attack. She looks for Kato immediately. She's unsure, so she passes back to Frederick, who sends a lob nicely into Kato, and Kato doesn't disappoint. So this is the first quarter of the game between Dominica and Grenada. And it is one of the first match in the 5th ECCB International Netball Series right here in Grenada. 10 participating countries. Over 9 days of competition. Today is only day 1. Dominica tried to save that ball that went out of court, but of course Grenada gets it. And a throw-in. She sends it back to the goalkeeper, who wasn't able to hold on to it, and so Dominica's shooter got it. She passes it to her goal attack as she gets closer to the pole, and she shoots. Not a good turnover there for Grenada, but nevertheless, they just have to make good of what remains.
Yeah, they'd have to just work harder.
Yes. Ooh, that was a good lob.
That was a good lob.
That was a good lob. It seems Dominica is finally getting how to send it.
I think the goalkeeper that pass threw her off a bit, so she has to regroup
No
and
time.
refocus.
Yes. No time to get into the feelings and all of that.
Oh,
You have to
yes.
just snap out of it
And get going.
and get right back into the game. It is beautiful weather, but it is still a little hot. So of course, you know, with the intensity of the game, they will be sweating.
Yes.
So you have to know that you continuously. What I used to do is to rub my hands on the bottom of my shoe to keep it dry. You know, I think it's something I
yes.
saw in
on the
basketball.
skirt, on the knickers.
Yes.
And that helped.
But these type of uniforms that they're now
There's
wearing, the
nothing to rub.
lycra, right? It's still wet. So
Yes.
if you're gonna rub it on the clothes,
Then you had to resort to the shoe.
yes.
End of the first quarter, it seems.
End of the first quarter, it seems. And of course, they both
Yes.
will go to their respective ends. I still look at it as a warm-up quarter, if you want to consider it that, meaning they're still feeling out each other.
Yeah, I think they have not really gotten into their games as yet. So, that look like it was a timeout.
Oh, it was a timeout. For a moment there, I wondered it went pretty
It was
fast.
fast.
But that's how time is going. So it's not the end of the quarter, actually. It was a timeout. And the teams will go back on the court.
And the timeout was needed. It's hot. The
It
weather is hot, so they need a little.
hot.
Yeah.
We'll get the score for you shortly. It is 12-10 in favor of Grenada. The score right now is 12-10 in favor of Grenada. There was a tussle there for the ball between Grenada's defenses and Dominica. And of course, Grenada would have won that ball. Throw in there by Camille Bernard, the goalkeeper. And now Jamie John, the center, has the ball. She passes to the wing defense. Again, not able to hold on to it the first time. Tiffany Frederick has it. She looks for Cato, and this time the goalkeeper was able to intercept that lob, which I think was still very low.
Yes, it
But
was.
she was able to intercept that ball, and I'm sure that's going to boost her confidence a little bit in terms of playing Cato.
Yes. She just has to get one, and that will boost. So Kato has to be on an A game now. She's going to look out for her.
And knowing the personality, she's going to say no more.
No
I'm
more.
getting all of them. Another lob in, and you can see the aggression by Kato to ensure she holds on to that ball. She misses, but she regains the rebound, and she misses a second time. But of course, the goal attack is able to grab the rebound.
I think there's an infringement there on the goalkeeper. So they
On
get
the
a
goalkeeper.
free shot, yes.
And she scores it this time. The ball is now on the attacking line for Grenada. To the goal attack, who sends the ball into Cato. Again, that ball seems to be a little low. The goalkeeper was able to get a finger on it. And now Dominica is on the move, and they are not trying to make any mistakes here. They're trying to ensure they play safe and get that ball down by passing to the person or the player that they see is free. An attempt made there by Dominica to score, and they get one in. So the score now reads 13-11 in favor of Grenada.
And that was Grenada's center pass. So they lost their center pass. So
Yes, they did. And Dominica is ensuring they make good of it.
ball went out.
Dominica takes another shot. And the score now moves to 13-12 in favor of Dominica. Grenada center pass. It's down to the goal defense. On to the center who looks for Cato. Cato tips it, holds it, and she nets it. So Grenada increased their lead. It's now 14-12.
Oh,
That was
nice.
a good
Lovely
save there.
by
Yes,
Dominica.
a lovely save by Dominica. Not wanting to lose that ball to Grenada. But they would have overthrown the ball and Grenada gets a hold of it. Taking it simple, playing it safe to get it up. That's what Grenada is doing right now. Jamie John has it. Passes it to Frederick. Goal attack comes around. She attempts to get closer and the change is made to Cato. She misses. The goal attack attempts to throw it in. But of course she would have gone outside. So Dominica takes the throw in. Again, they're playing it safe to get it down.
Small passes.
But somehow they're still overthrowing the ball. And it is a turnover and Grenada is going up with it. They're taking their time just to go up with it. And it's a tussle in that circle between Cato, the goalkeeper, and the goal defense.
It was a lovely plan,
Yes.
but she went a little too close.
And Cato nets another one.
Yes.
15-12 is the score. Grenada's center pass and they lose it. That pass was a little bit behind. And that is the end of the first quarter.
Oh,
The
yes.
score reads a 15-12 in favor of Grenada.
Not a big margin.
No,
I
not a
think
big
that
one.
Dominica they are coming on in their own, and they're walking towards that win. Grenada has to ensure that they stay in the lead. I think though, Stacey, that in my opinion, I think we can do with a little more variety in passes. I'm seeing the same passes on both teams, especially into the shoots.
Yes, the passes seem to be high, and a lot of them are being lost in the mid-court, it
Yes.
seems. I remember when learning netball, they always tell you when you're taking that center pass, never try to pass behind you, but pass along the side of you or in front. So whoever is coming from that back end is supposed to at least collect the ball to the side of you or a little bit up
In
from
front
the
of
side of you.
Yes, otherwise most likely you will lose it.
Yes,
And
and
then
that's
you
what
can't
has been
recover.
happening.
Yes.
Cato has been playing excellent. She's been netting those balls.
Yes,
So
she
it's now
has.
for the attack line to ensure that the passes into Cato are perfect. And that is how they will do it. Dominica has some tightening up to do on their attacking end. The goal shooter, I believe, is coming into herself. We have seen her move along a little bit. On the defensive end, though, the defense for Dominica, they seem to be double teaming Cato at some point.
Yes, and leaving the goal attack free.
And that's where Grenada has to look.
They have to take advantage
to
of
look
that.
at that.
They have to take advantage of that. And even some of the passes going into Cato, they may not always necessitate a lob.
Correct.
A nice little bounce pass to the side. I saw a few openings like that were not taken. And so I think variety in passes and knowing when to switch from what your setup is, yeah, that will help both teams. But Dominica they tried fixing it into their goal shoot. So
I already see the coach for Dominica also showing the keeper, I guess, how he wants her to position against Cato. For a moment there, he was showing her. And I'm sure Grenada would just like to take it easy for right now. Try to get as much goals as possible.
and that's
And
important.
probably rest their more seasoned players for the more intense games. And Dominica, of course, just has to come out and play much harder. You know, be smarter with their plays. Try not to put all the balls so high because that's what I see. It seems as if they're losing most of the balls when they pass
And they
them
pass
very
it in.
high.
Yeah.
So just try to do some go and come or break as they call it.
Yes.
You know, and try to see if they can keep the ball within their rounds. So if you're just joining us, this is the 5th ECCB International Netball Series, and we are live from the Tanteen Netball Complex in St. George, Grenada. And the game that is on camera is Grenada versus Dominica. The first quarter has ended. The score reads 15-12 in favor of Grenada.
And I'm sure the coach is telling them we want to keep that lead, extend it if possible, but just keep that lead.
You know, one of the things, I know in basketball they say that defense wins the game. And I always say in netball, all you got to do is score all your center passes and steal one.
And steal one or two.
And that's it. The game is done.
Yep.
So if you were the coach right now for Dominica, what would you be telling them? You're down by 3 points. First quarter has ended. 3 more to go.
I will tell them, let's try to score all our goals. Look at the defenses, but don't both defense get left. You know, and look for openings and try to steal some of the passes at the center court. There are passes that they can steal in the center court. You know, to just mark tighter and convert all your goals.
And what would you be telling Grenada right now?
Oh, look for the double teaming. Look for your goal attack when she's free, because she seems to be competent. She can shoot, and it surprised them with the goal attacks, because they seem to be aiming for the goal shoot.
Right. And the second quarter is up. Dominica now has the ball. Goal attack passes it to the wing attack. An infringement is called there. So Dominica will retain the ball with a free pass to the center. She looks, she's unsure what to do. She passes it into the goal shooter who holds it. She really holds that ball. And the shot is good.
And she seems to be a pretty accurate shooter as well.
That I will say, I'm trying to see properly, but I believe that's a veteran for Dominica there right now. And Grenada has net another goal, so the score goes up to 16-13. Dominica's center pass, the goal defense takes it, passes it back as they look for an avenue to go up. And again, the high balls.
A little too ambitious.
The high balls. We got to move. Grenada is zoning, so you got to move in order to ensure you can get that ball. Grenada takes a throw in. Back to the keeper. Keeper sends it to the wing defense, who finds the wing attack. She looks and she passes it back until she can penetrate the defense of Dominica. And now Cato has it. Far off from what she's been taking all day. She misses, but she's able to get it back. And the goal defense for Dominica, she is working down there. Inbound ball by Seal Howell to Cato. Cato holds it in her comfort spot and she scores.
So Grenada has made a change.
Yes, I see a change there on Cecile Howell has come in at goal attack.
Yeah. Another veteran player.
Yes, indeed. We see, I'm looking just to see if there's any other change. Not seen any other change.
Yeah, that's the only change it seems.
Yes.
Oh.
That was a good little play. She tried to hold it in
tried.
just now, but she wasn't able to. And Dominica has it. She takes a shot. She misses. And the defenses for Grenada are working, but a touch. And it's in contact there with a free pass to Grenada. The wing defense, she looks ahead. Frederick has it. And there you go. That lob into Cato again. And Cato makes good of it. And the score now reads 19-13 in favor of Grenada. And I tell you, she is also a very good shooter. Very good shooter. Yes. Another goal there for Grenada, and they're extending their lead. It is 20-13. A quick play there from Dominica's goal shooter to the goal attack. Yes, they weren't ready for that one. That was a very quick play. Ooh, good intercept there by Dominica's goal defense. She passes it to the goal attack, who looks to the side for the wing attack. She comes back and get it. That's a goal attack. And of course, she's able to net. And that was a brilliant transition there from Dominica. It's working. Dominica has the ball. Goal attack. There's a call by the umpire which will bring back the ball a little bit. Dominica's center will take the ball and send a long one in. Oh, that was a little too much. A long one in to her shooter. Well, that would have been an overpass. However, Dominica will get back the ball and the goal attack is able to net it. And whatever, it took a while for Dominica to get in, but whatever is happening, it seems to be working for them. Yes, Cato has netted another one. When they started, they were up by 6. Again, it has gone to 5 because it's 21-16 in favor of Grenada. Dominica has the ball to the goal attack. She looks for her shoot, but the shoot is not ready. So it is passed to the center. That was an off pass. However, the goal attack, she fought for it. And the score now reads 21-22-18. Dominica has the ball. Free pass is taken, gone to the center. Back to the goal attack. She looks for the shooter, doesn't like the positioning. So she passes it out. The shooter finally gets it and she's able to net it. 3 points separate these two teams now. Coming from a lead of 6. Again, the pass is made into Cato. That's a long one for her, but no fear, she gets it in. Dominica's center pass. The wing attack has the ball. She passes into her shooter. She will get a little closer to the pole due to the distance error by Grenada, and that's another one. 3 points again separate these teams. Grenada has the ball to the goal attack. The goal attack sends it in to Cato. Almost an overpass. Cato was able to hold on to it and she makes it good. Yes, it does. And sometimes if you watch how she plays, it's not even a full catch. She just tips that ball and then grabs it perfectly. So that's to show you just how high the ball went. And she was still able to tip it and hold it perfectly. Dominica inbounds. Just as you said, a simple bounce pass into the player. Yes, she wasn't able to hold that one, but she will get it back because there seems to be a call against Grenada's goalkeeper. And she shoots. The shooter is converting a lot for Dominica right now. There's another shot being taken by Cato. She misses, but then she's able to score the next one. Score now reads 25-21 in favor of Grenada. Dominica's center pass. She passes it to the goal attack, who sends it back to the center. And a long one down. The wing attack there was hesitant to go for it because she thought the goal shooter would have gotten it. But Grenada comes up with it. There's a bundling right there to get the ball. And Grenada will get a free pass. Down to the center. Center passes it back to the goal defense. A long one to the wing attack, who first looks for Kato, but Kato is not clear, so she sends it back. Again, they look for Kato. Kato is still not clear. So a free pass, and now they send a long one into Kato, who gets it, and she converts this one. Another long ball into Kato, and the goalkeeper, I think she mustered up just all the energy she had to go for that one, and she was successful. So a turnover there. And that's the spirit. You got to fight for it and bring it home. Now a pass into the goal shooter for Dominica. She passes it back out in order to get, that was an error there on the wing attack. Because the goalkeeper would have come around, you got to now send it up. Because the goalkeeper is down, you can't send it low again. And so Grenada gets the ball down to Kato, and she makes it good. The score margin has increased, and it's now 27-21 in favor of Grenada. Dominica's center pass to the wing attack. She sends a long one again to the center. That's mainly the errors that are being made for Dominica. The long passes. So Grenada gets the ball, they inbound, the keeper has it, sends it to the center, then across to the goal defense, into the goal attack, who sends it on the wing, looks for Kato and try to figure, do I bounce it, do I send it high? She sends it low, Kato misses, and that's a turnover for Dominica. Dominica now has to capitalize on this one. Let's see if they can penetrate the defense of Grenada and get it down to their shooter. Center has it. She makes a bounce to the goal attack, wasn't able to hold on to it, and it goes out of court, and Grenada has it. Good intercept there for the goal defense of Dominica. She fought for that ball again. Dominica has thrown an overpass, and yes. They just need to be a little bit more patient with the ball. Grenada sends a long one down. The goal attack now has it. She looks for Kato. Kato is not positioned, but then she gets into her comfort zone. The pass is made to her, and Grenada converts. Kato again has the ball, and another one is scored. The score now reads 28-20 as per the scoreboard, with Grenada ahead. Dominica has the ball. The goal attack sends it out, and that's what you need to do. When that ball goes out and then you move back, your player needs to send it up because the defense has gone already. And Dominica gets it and score. That was a good one. But the defense, I guess, is of the impression that you're going to just send the ball straight again. So they come around, you got to send it up. It's very difficult for you to get low and high at the same time. An infringement on Grenada's end. Now Kato has the ball, and she scores. 29-21 is the score. Dominica's center pass. Goal attack has the ball. She looks for her wing. She gets it to the wing attack, who gets it to the goal attack. But of course the ball will go back as an infringement is called. Another long ball in, exactly under the pole for the shooter, but she was able to step back and then convert. The ball going down. I guess once the ball reaches Grenada's circle, we can say the same thing. A lob into Kato. And of course, Kato converts. Dominica's center pass. The wing attack now has it, but the ball will go back to the position where the infringement occurred and the pass retaken. A long one into the shooter. She will get back that ball because she had possession of it, and then the kicker took it out of her hands. So she makes a shot, and it is good. The margin has widened between Grenada and Dominica. It's now 30-23 in favor of Grenada. At one point, it was just 4 points, but now it is widened to 7. As a matter of fact, let's say that's 8, because Kato has netted another one. Yes, they did. Just a correction to the score. It's actually 32-23 in favor of Grenada. Dominica with possession. A long one into the shooter, but it's an overpass. The shooter was right there. Didn't have to put it very high. Grenada's goal defense with the ball to the center. Center immediately looks for Kato. But then she stops. The goal attack has the ball. And that's the end of the quarter. Let's see. It looks that way. All right, so it's halftime, and the score now reads 32-23 in favor of Grenada. And your view on the second quarter? Yes, I agree with you. The quarter was fairly good for Dominica. As you said, the possibility exists that a little tiredness, a little fatigue could have been setting in. It's still very hot. The sun is up. It's cooling down a bit, but nevertheless, you will still feel the humidity. So it could have been that a little fatigue is setting in for them. But when they started, you could definitely see that there is a difference in how they were playing. They weren't able to keep the momentum, and so the margin would have widened. But I must say, though, that the passes for Dominica, they have to do some tightening up as it relates to those passes. The passes are still not as effective. A lot of them are overpassing, and if you keep overpassing, then that's a turnover, and of course your opponent is going to get the ball. And if they can tighten a bit on those overpassing and get it accurately to the shooter, then they're able to net it, because the goal shooter right now seems to be netting a lot for Dominica in comparison to before. Whatever the coaches are going to tell their teams, I hope that we can see some difference in the third quarter as it relates to whatever advice they're giving them right now. The goal shooter, it looks like Chernel St. Rose, who is shooting right now for Dominica, and she is a veteran, so she has the experience as it relates to the game to bring to it. So I guess once they can get the ball to her, then she knows exactly what to do with it. And correct, I agree fully. And from Grenada's end, their attacking end is already very solid. The defensive end, the only thing I would say is that the goalkeeper maybe need to be a little bit more on her toes. She seems to be a little bit still flat, as we would say, flat-footed. So if she keeps on her toes, then she's able to probably confuse the goal shooter and be able to get some more intercepts. And there's one drill which I think is a very good drill too. That's a figure 8, which I hated very much in training. You tell me about figure 8, I'm gonna find an excuse and go to the washroom. Correct. So it's halftime here at the ECCB International Netball Series. This is the 5th edition. The game is Grenada versus Dominica. It's halftime, and so we will come back with commentary in a moment.
So ladies and gentlemen, netball lovers all alike, just to give you an update on the score. Anguilla versus Antigua. We have Anguilla with 11 points and Antigua Barbuda 31 points. So that's the current standing for the Anguilla versus Antigua Barbuda. And when it comes to Grenada versus the Commonwealth of Dominica, Dominica 23 points, Grenada 32 points. So that is the current point standing. Of course, we're at halftime right now. We're going to jump into the next final quarters in a few minutes. Thank you.
second quarter, or rather halftime. 32-23 favor of Grenada. And it's their center pass to start. And we're up. The wing attack collects the pass, looks for someone to pass to. He sends it to the goal defense, but the ball will go back as there was an infringement. The ball is taken by Grenada's wing defense. Long one to the goal attack. She looks for Cato. Cato passes, then spreads wide. Oh, makes a shot, but it's a little too short. There's a fumble. Cato gets it back and she scores.
She smiles.
Maybe she was saying like, what just happened?
Mm-hmm.
Dominica sends a pass. A beautiful one into the wing attack. She looks. She's trying to do a pass to the goal though. Yes, he was trying to go through the back line, as they call it, and the goal attack was able to score. Grenada had it.
That was a good try.
Almost lost her footing, but she was able to pass it off before a pass into Kate, but she's not able to hold on to it.
Another long pass again.
Another overpass by Dominica. Grenada sends a long one into Kate. Kate didn't get that shot. Able to convert. Throw in there to Grenada. Goal defense sends it back to the keeper. Keeper to the wing defense. To the center. She looks long, the wing attack has it. Center looks for Cato. It's an intercept by the goalkeeper. Will not take that chance again. And so the attack takes it for the shot. But Cato gets to take a penalty and she scores. Dominica has it. They're trying to break the defense for Grenada. They get a free pass quickly. She takes it, sends it into the shooter. And once she gets that ball, she
converts. Yes.
That look from Cato says, this is my ball, do not touch it.
And a bit of frustration on the goalkeeper's face. It's like, what can I do again?
Keep trying.
You might just get through.
And I know in her mind she's thinking, what can I do to get that ball from this goal shooter?
And down the other end, we have Dominica regaining possession. The center gets it. She passes it into the goal attack, who steps in and shoots, and that is good. So the score now reads 35-26 in favor of Grenada, who have possession. Long one into Cato. Cato holds it, steps, makes the shot look easy. Dominica's center pass to the wing attack. The center gets it back. She looks down, not seeing a clearance. So they play it amongst themselves until they're able to get into that circle. The shooter goes for it, but it's a little bit too much for her to hold. Throw in Grenada. Goal defense. Center. Goal attack. Center. Wing attack. Into Cato. Cato holds it. And she shoots.
But again, she makes that pass look good.
Yeah. And you could see the keeper like, I touched it, why didn't I go higher? Wing attack into Cato. That was an off pass, but Cato still made it look good. Oh, Cato sends it out so that her goal attack could get it. Goal attack wasn't looking for that though. And Dominica now has it. Were they able to make good of it? It reaches the goal shooter. Let's just see. And she nets it.
So you score your goal and you steal. That's what they just did.
So when they started, there was a difference of 7. And now the difference is 10. 10, yes. So Grenada, we must say 11. So Grenada is extending their lead as the time goes by. Dominica's center pass, is it? No, it was Grenada's.
But there's an infringement, so.
Yes, so the goal defense will take it. She's looking to the center, and the goal attack was going through the back door, but it took a while for the center to see that. And by the time she passed the ball, the defense in Dominica would have read the play.
Yes. And that's the whole idea. You have to want that ball.
Dominica has it. Down the line they're going. They've switched to the mid and across. That's a good break by the center. Into the wing attack. She's looking for the shooter. And Grenada get their hands on it. And Dominica will have to inbound. An infringement was called, so Dominica gets a free shot. Some changes being made for Grenada. We see Amy Nixon coming in at wing attack. No, that's wing defense. Amy Nixon coming in at wing defense. Grenada has the ball to the center. Goal attack. Into Cato. That was a perfect pass. And Cato shoots it. Didn't have to do anything much, Cato.
There's still a bit of modeling there at the outside of the circle for Grenada on the turnover of those passes.
And you can
There it
see,
is again.
yes. And Dominica is playing a body-on-body type of game. You can see. And a good one there from Cato. Dominica's center pass. Center has it. She looks to her circle. She's not seen a clearance, so she gives the wing attack. Sends it back across. And in for the goal shooter, but again, it's a little bit too much. And there is an overpass. Grenada inbounds. It's coming up. A very low ball there to Cato. Cato steps, shoots, she misses. She collects the rebound and she goes again. And one thing you realize, when Cato steps, she steps across in front of the keeper. So therefore, for the rebound, the keeper is blocked out.
Yes.
Grenada has it, the goal attack. She passes it into Cato, but that one was a little low. And so the keeper was able to touch it. Dominica again, a little bit too hard, but they retain it. Wing defense. Center. Looks for the shooter. The shooter will get a free pass or shot. She makes a pass to her goal attack, but her goal attack seemed to have gotten a little tangled up with the Grenada defense, and she has gone down. She seems to be holding her right shoulder.
We hope that there's nothing seriously wrong with her. This is only the first game, and we would not want
To
anyone
see her.
missing in all
out.
the other games.
She's up. Will she be able to continue?
She seems to be favoring that side.
Yes, the right side is what she's holding. And I don't think she'll be able to continue. There's a player coming on court. The bib is being taken off. And she is bending a little bit as if she's grimacing in pain.
Yes, she seems to be in some discomfort there.
Yes. So she's been aided off. by her teammate and the coach. Just to update you on the score, it is 40-29 in favor of Grenada. We've just paused a little bit for an incident that occurred with a Dominican player who has gone down.
She's gingerly walking across. So
There's some,
she's in some pain.
discomfort for sure.
Hope that the medics are going to take a look at her and that she is going to be all right.
Yes, they have come for her. And she will be wheeled across to the medical station, where I guess they will have a better look at her. The game did resume, and Dominica has scored. So it's their center pass into the shooter, who does a wide landing, but she did not get both down at the same time. And so it's a turnover. Grenada now has the ball. They're going down the line. The wing defense has it. Free pass will be given. She passes it to the center, back to the wing defense. A little too much for the wing attack to hold, and so Dominica gets it. Wing defense up to the wing attack to the center. She looks for her shooter, and the shooter just remained while the defender tried to go around.
Oh, yeah.
And it was an easy pass.
Easy pass. An easy goal.
Yes.
I mean, the shooters make those shots look so easy.
So easy. Grenada now has it. The center. They're looking into Cato. And the keeper is doing all she can just to make sure Cato does not get that ball easy. The goal attack will take the free shot. She misses, but Cato is right there to collect the rebound, and she scores. And that seems to be the end of the quarter. The score now reads,
yes, it is,
41-31. It is in favor of Grenada. Ooh, and the weather has changed. I see sprinkles.
yes. So I'm wondering if it's the end of the quarter or if they
Or
stop
they would
for
have
the
called
rain.
it for the rain, yes. Because there are some sprinkles. I see it right there on the court. I was really hoping that the weather would hold.
Would hold for the rest
It
of
was
the
so
evening.
beautiful from this morning until now. But I guess there are
Just
different
hoping that
plans.
the clouds will pass over, the rain clouds will pass over Tanteen and go out to the sea.
And hold what they have within them.
Yes. And so we can finish these two games and the other games.
That are ahead.
Yes.
So in case you're just joining us, of course, this is live coverage of the 5th ECCB International Netball Series. It's happening right here in Grenada, the Spice Isle. And of course, we were covering the game between Grenada and Dominica. The score 41-31 in favor of Grenada. And just to let you know, there are 10 teams participating in this competition. It will last for 9 days. And of course, the teams are Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, the Commonwealth of Dominica, who is on court, Grenada, the host country, Montserrat, St. Lucia, defending champion St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Barbados, Cayman Islands, and Guyana. Of course, the last three, Barbados, Cayman Islands, and Guyana, they're invited teams since they're not really a part of the OECS, but they're invited teams to participate. My name is Stacey Lake, and with me is my beautiful Karen. And of course, you
Great
know,
to be here.
we are keeping your company throughout this game.
And Stacey, Guyana is not a name we've heard a lot in netball in recent times. I can't remember playing against Guyana in my stint. So they must have been out for a while.
You are correct. Guyana has been out for quite
It's
a while.
Very long while.
They are now trying to get themselves back together. They have a functioning executive, and the mandate of the president has been to get back Guyana in netball.
That's good.
They recently participated, I think it was a Netball Americas tournament. So they would have participated in that. And now here they are in Grenada in the ECCB tournament. Of course, they need to get a rating, and once they continue with playing their games, their rating will bring them to a ranking. So I applaud them for coming in this competition because, of course, they will be playing teams that are already ranked. And that is good for them based on how the rating and ranking system works. So for Cayman Islands, of course, was there last year with the ECCB competition. Barbados, from time to time, they also participate in these competitions. And then, of course, Guyana now.
Yeah, and it adds a little more spice to the tournament because, of course, our Barbados is a household name in netball in the Caribbean. So we're really glad to have them, you know, and see some netball, enjoy some lovely netball, look at all the talents we have in the region. And netball being maybe one of the sports where you have mainly women. We do have men now, but it's still called a ladies' sport. And so we're really glad to have the men on board and to see all of our talents, even from the youngest coming up. And I think it's important to start at with the really small children, even from the primary schools, where we can really nurture the talents that we have amongst us.
You are correct, and I agree with you 100%. The break that we thought was an end of the quarter, it seemed to have been just a break based on the weather. The umpires would have inspected the court, and it's good to go. So they have blown the whistle for the game to resume.
Yes. And we hope we hear about our injured player soon. I hope she is getting the attention that she needs.
The center pass will be for Dominica based on when the whistle was blown, and we are off. Dominica passes it to the wing attack. The center quickly gets down, and she makes a quick one to her goal shooter, who wastes no time. Grenada, wing attack, passes it back, not seen an opening as yet to Cato, and the wing attack not able to hold on to it, and so Dominica gets it. And they're going down. Into the goal defense to the wing attack. And she makes a pass to the goal attack, and the goal attack gets closer to the pole. She misses. She gets a second chance, and she scores. Dominica center pass. A touch there by Jamie Sean. It goes out of court, and Dominica will inbound. A quick one into the shooter, a little bit too much, but the goal attack is right there to back her up.
Both defenses got left there.
And it's a 3-zip run by Dominica right here. Grenada has it. Wing attack's looking. Center gets it back. She's looking. Goal attack is there. She looks for Cato. Cato holds it, steps quickly. She shoots, but she misses. And so Dominica will get it. Goal keep. Sends it to the goal defense. Back to the goal keep. Wing defense looks ahead. And now the goal attack has it. There's a fumble, but Grenada is right there to collect it. Into the goal attack she looks, but Cato doesn't look so clean. So she gives the wing attack. Cato gets it, passes out. Try to shuffle closer to the pole. The goalkeeper has now come around to see what they can get. It's a double jump on Cato.
Again, we see it.
And Cato nets one. So the score now reads 42-34 in favor of Grenada. Center passes with Dominica. Dominica passes to the goal attack. She makes a bounce pass, but it was just a little bit too close to the line for the center to collect. Grenada now with the ball to the goal defense. There's a clear opening to the center, but she seemed to was looking otherwise. The center now collects it, passes back to the wing defense. pass is advanced way up to the top of the circle for Grenada. A pass in, but Dominica gets that one.
Yeah, but a little too delayed. And the
a
goal
little
defense
too low.
came around, yes.
Yes. But they get it back. The goal attack has it. She passes it into Kato. Kato gets it, passes it out, get closer to the pole. She does. She aims and she shoots. Grenada center pass. Wing attack to the goal attack. Goal attack looks for Kato. She tries to pass. That one is definitely a little bit too low. But the wing attack defense is there to clear it up. The wing attack has it again. She passes it to Kato, but it's a little too wide. And Kato is not able to hold that one. Dominica has it. A long one to the center. Center looks. She passes a long one to the shooter. It was low, so Grenada's keeper was able to get a touch on it. And she will get it back for a free pass up to the center. Center has it again. A long one to the wing attack. Into Kato. Double teamed. Nevertheless, she gets it. And she scores.
You see a change there for Dominica. The center is changed.
And Grenada is also making a change as it relates to the goal attack.
Okay.
The Brown twin is back on and Cecile is off. Grenada gets that ball. She's looking. She's not sure. She's looking. She wants to give Kato, but she's unsure. She does it though. And Kato is able to get the ball. And Miss Brown aims and Miss Brown shoots. You know, I remember when I started netball, they said you can't touch each other. Your skirt can't even touch each other. But as I tell persons, the game has evolved.
It has.
And it's no longer correct to say that
It's a
netball
non-contact sport.
is a non-contact sport. I always say netball is a semi-contact sport.
It is.
You will get knocked around. You will get pinched. You'll get poked. You'll get all the things that are there. You know, and I think it makes it very interesting for the game.
Yes, it does.
As opposed to every little thing, there's a whistle.
There's a
It's a
whistle.
turn off
It does.
Yes.
And it breaks the momentum of the game as well.
Right, and for fans, because I remember speaking to somebody and their call was that there's just too much whistling netball.
Too many.
You know,
I got that a lot too, and it kind of turns off some people. You know, you have to tell them, okay, well, this is, but it's fast. It's a fast-paced game. But, you know, but I think the evolution is done. It has done netball well. And it's just as fast-paced as basketball.
yeah. And I like it. I like the rule changes that have occurred. I really like them.
Yeah, they're sensible rule
And
changes.
I think that we here in the region, we just need to get our mind frame into playing what is on the international scene. I think we focus too much on our domestic playing as opposed to improving or upgrading or changing just at how the rules are changing.
Yes.
It's the end of the third quarter. The score reads 46-34 in favor of Grenada. That's a 12-point lead. And of course, we have just one more quarter to go.
The lead is extended. And man, you, Dominica is putting up a fight. But the goals, they're not getting as many opportunities at the goal as they would like.
Yes. I think, though, if they continue again, the overpasses, they have to tighten up. So hopefully the coach is making notes, or not the coach, but the assistant coach is taking notes. And at the end of the game, whatever the outcome is, they'll be able to go back when they're having their team meeting briefing and discuss how the game went. And of course, some of the things that we're seeing, hopefully those are notes that they are making and they will address for the next game.
Yeah.
Yes, because they have a good squad that can actually play, but they need to figure out how
The team is a
to
pretty good team.
Yeah.
They just have to make it work for them.
and figure out how to transition the ball down.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that it, thinking on at the spur of the moment, knowing when to change a pass, change even a play that you plan to play, but you don't need it at that time, you know. So you learn to switch
Correct.
when you need to.
And that's why it's a mental sport also.
It is.
Because
It is.
you may have that perfect game plan, but when you're on the court, you have to really make some adjustments. And
Yes,
you don't
you
have
do.
the time frame to say, Coach,
Coach,
what
should
am I
I?"
supposed to do? You have to make some adjustments and make
Yes.
it there on the spot.
Yes, you do.
Yes. So it's the end of the third quarter here. It's the 5th ECCB International Netball Series. And we are watching the game between Grenada and Dominica. The score again, 46-34 in favor of Grenada. One more quarter to go, and we will see how it goes. Dominica came out in the third, and they applied some pressure. Grenada kept their composure, and so they would have extended the lead. What will happen in the fourth quarter? We will see in a few, and we will be back in a few.
Okay.
Let's run up the score. We're winning this tonight, so we can feel alright. Give no inch, give no space. We the job people in the place. Give no inch, give no space. We the job people in the place. Grenada supporters today. Let's all up Tanteen here.
So before we get started, folks, just to let you know, Grenada versus Dominica. Grenada 46, Dominica 34.
So we're getting ready for the start of the fourth and final quarter in this game. The whistle has been blown and Grenada has a free pass. The center has it. She looks for Cato. She's unsure. She passes it. The goal attack would have gotten a touch, but the defenders also got a touch, so it's inbound Grenada.
An infringement on Dominica there.
Yes, and Cato now has it, and Cato does not hesitate. First ball of the quarter, netted by Grenada. 47-34. Grenada has it. Into Cato again. She misses, and the keeper comes up with it. Passing down, and there you go again, another overpass. Luckily, there's somebody else to collect it. The center has it. She looks. That was a ginger pass, as we would call it. You got to be more effective with your passes. Shooter not able to hold on to it. Grenada's gone with it. Center's going down. Wing attack. Wing attack looks. Sends a long one to Cato. It was a little low, so it got touched by the goalkeeper. Grenada will inbound by way of Miss Brown, the goal attack. She sends it to Jamie John Center, sends a long one into Cato. It was not perfect, but of course you know what's going to happen. Cato will make it look good, and she scores. Dominica's center pass into the goal defense. The center gets it back. She looks. Grenada seems to be covering Dominica very well right now, and Dominica doesn't have many options to make their passes. Touched and outside by Grenada. Dominica will get to inbound. They throw in to the wing attack. But there's an infringement, and she will take back the ball. She passes it to her goal attack. Aims, shoots. Grenada's center pass. Center passes it to wing attack Tiffany Frederick. On to Miss Brown, the goal attack. She looks for Cato. She hesitated, but then she made a pass. It was good. And Cato, I
On
tell
the ball
you,
again.
Cato is just rolling. Dominica's center pass. Had to make it way back. Not very many options for them. So, of course, it's a Turnover, and Grenada is right there to collect it. A long one into Cato. Again, that is a little bit too low. And the defender is able to touch it on the outside. Grenada throws in. Full attack into Cato, and Cato is not missing. Half a century is the score. That's 50 to
High scoring game.
35. It is. That goalkeeper for Dominica, I will applaud her. She is fighting for every single ball that she can get. Miss Brown has it for Grenada.
And that's the spirit. You don't
She
give up.
scores.
It's not
Dominica.
over till the final whistle goes.
Are we seeing some drizzle again? I'm seeing some drizzle on the
It
court.
seems like that.
And the Dominican player would have gone down. So we will pause again as the blessings from the sky continue to pour down. We are grateful for it because it's very hot.
Yes, it cools down the weather a bit.
The only thing is that it does affect the game,
Yes.
you know. But it's a very good game, I must say. I'm really liking the momentum.
It's really a good first game.
Yes.
You know, to get spectators coming back tomorrow and throughout the week.
Yes,
It's
Grenada
important
has
to have a
made
good game.
Grenada has definitely made a good showing of
Yes.
themselves. And Dominica is still there. I look forward to what is to come from them. On the outskirts, we can see defending champions St. Vincent. They are warming up. Of course, they call themselves, what's St. Vincent again? Vincent Jewels?
Jewels, I
Yes.
think.
And the Helen of the West, now they call themselves the Piton Sparks, which is St. Lucia, accustomed with the Lucia pressure.
Ah, yes. Oh, my, that used to get me.
They are also warming up. And of course, we can definitely, that has always been a good game. St. Lucia and St. Vincent, no matter what sport it is, St. Lucia and St. Vincent will be going at it. And I like that, you know. So we're seeing them warm up on the outside court, which is the warm-up court. That is a game that is up next. And just to give you a quick idea of the other games that are next, currently we have Grenada and Dominica playing on the court that we're bringing to you live. On the next court, we do have Antigua and Anguilla. They are playing. I'm not able to see the score, maybe to give you an idea. Not as yet, but I know Antigua was ahead. If I do get the score, then I'll be able to pass it on to you. It is 54-13 in favor of Antigua. That's on the court 2. And coming up next, we have Guyana and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And then we have Montserrat playing St. Lucia. All right, so those two games will be coming up after these two games. Of course, the weather is giving us a little bit of challenge, so we're running a little bit behind. But nevertheless, wherever you are, pack your umbrella, get your hoodie, your sweat coat, whatever it is. Come on down.
We still have 3 more games to go.
Yes.
And good netball to see.
And the most important thing as it relates to Grenada, we have lots of food and we have lots of drink. So there's nothing you'll be in need of when you come on down. Come on down.
Place to be on a Saturday evening than the Tanteen netball court, right?
That is correct. And it's a good way for the youngsters who are also out of school. This is their last week before they get back into the school. Bring them out. Let them have some fun. Watch some netball. Cheer for Team Grenada. Cheer for Team Antigua. Team Anguilla. Team Dominica. Team Montserrat. Team St. Lucia. Team St. Vincent.
Oh, yes.
Barbados, Cayman, or Guyana. Can see the smile on Kato's face. It's like, that was a good one. Dominica has it. And they're shooting third. The center to the goal attack. However, it will go back on the top of the circle for an infringement. Seemed to have been an offside by the wing defense. The goal attack takes a shot. She misses. She gets it back. And this time she scores. It's Grenada's center pass. Ooh, there's nowhere there for Miss Frederick to go the wing attack as she was double marked, but very tight. So that would have been contact there, and it will be a free pass to Grenada. Cato now has it. She aims from a distance, and it is in. Dominica, center pass taken, back to the center. She looks, she passes a long one. I'm not sure who she was aiming for, but the shooter was there to collect it. The shooter makes a pass, misses. Goal attack is there to collect the rebound. Goal attack misses. She goes again, and she gets it. But I think the defenses for Grenada thought that ball was gone. So they made no attempt
at all
for the rebound. Ooh, a lovely hold there by Cato, fingertips only. She aims, she misses. The goalkeeper for Dominica is there. And she's not going to let Cato get that back. And again, what happens? It's an overpass. That's what's affecting Dominica greatly, those overpasses. Play it simple and get it down. That's all they need to do. A long one by Grenada, overpass. And guess what? Dominica has it. They're coming back up. Wing defense, sends it to the center. Center looks for her shooter. She makes a long one. Shooter had to go outside to get it. Ooh, the shooter makes a pass there, but no way that goal attack would have gotten that ball unless she's a fantastic four with the extended arms. No way she would have gotten that ball. Grenada has it. Goal attack. She's looking to her goal defense, to the center. Center quickly passes it to Cato, and Cato launches, and then again, she tries to hold it. She gets it, and she scores. Dominica to the goal attack, casually taking it. And again, another overpass. I am sure the coach, you can see the frustration in the coach right now.
Yep.
He is angry. And I understand, you know, because when the same thing, it's the same thing that's happening over and over and over. So as a coach, it's like, I'm telling you, you know, take it easy, slow it down, play it simple.
Sure he would have told them that after each quarter, because it has been throughout the game.
Throughout the entire game, and they're still doing it. Cato has it, and again, Cato scores. The score now reads 55-40. And the center pass is to be taken by Grenada. Wing attack, goes on to the goal attack, and a long one into Cato, and that is a good ball.
Lovely.
A very good pass, and of course, a very good conversion there by Cato.
And she comes out to mark, and they lost the ball there. There was an infringement there on Dominica.
Yes, and the wing attack for Grenada will be taking it. And there you go. She makes a good pass into the goal attack. And Miss Brown doesn't waste any time. She converts that pass.
And that was a really smart pass because the goal defense was out of commission.
Yes. Frederick again has it. She passes it to the goal defense, passes it to her sister, the goal attack. She tries to make a pass, but the ball was going, but she tried to hold it back as it was going. And so they will get it back as a free pass. And she's alone in the circle now, so she gets the ball. She aims, she misses, but Cato is there to collect the rebound, and Cato scores. Score now up to 58-40. Just about 4.5 minutes to go. Dominica goal attack. Got a free pass taken by the center. She aims. She will get it back, as there was an incorrect distance there on the goal defense, so she scores. That's Dominica's goal attack. Grenada's center. Onto the wing attack. Wing attack passes it to the goal attack. She looks for Cato, and she makes another perfect one in. And of course,
was a lovely lob in there.
you know Cato is not going to make any mistake
with that one.
with that ball at all.
And I like how she just comes out and, you know, joins in the defense.
She pulls her defender out to give Cato all the space in that circle. Dominica to the goal attack. Goal attack gives it to the wing attack. Patience on that one.
Yes.
Just a little bit too quick as the defender was coming around.
And that's what we wanted with the defense. Get around their player, but they're still a bit flat-footed.
Yes.
Remember the great Vida Bruno on her toes the entire game. As a defense, as a goalkeeper.
And there you go. Dominica has gotten another one. 42-59 is the score. We see a change where the veteran Jamie John has left the court, and in comes Azriel Peterkin in the center. Cato has the ball. Far out from her comfort spot. She shoots, she misses. As Miss Brown, the goal attack, tried to get the rebound, she would have contacted the goalkeeper for Dominica, and so the goalkeeper will take the free pass, a long one to the center third. And by my tone, you know what happened, right?
Yes.
She was not able to hold that ball.
Patience. Just hang the field a bit more and you'll see players because they are there.
Yes. It's good to aim for the clearance once you get it down to the center court, but you want to make sure that it is collected, played safe. Yes. And Grenada has scored another one.
And they're up to the 60 mark.
Yes, they are. 60-42 is the score. Dominica has the ball. Goal attack has it. She seems to be setting the plays for this game. She's now there. Oh, no. She tries to get it again, but then a pass into the goal shooter, and the goal shooter scores. Center for Grenada, passes to the goal attack. She looks into Cato and she sends a long one. Cato catches it, does her quick step, and she scores.
It's like she's hurrying the shots now. Let's get it over with.
They have an aim. They have a goal, a target to meet.
We have a target to meet.
Dominica now has the ball. The center has it. She passes it to the wing attack. The wing attack looks to pass it back, but it is intercepted by Nixon. Nixon would have just touched it over. A member of her team tried to hold on to it. Then it passed on to another member who tried to hold on to it.
A lot of touching.
And then it was
tipping.
Oh, there was an infringement, it seems, by the goalkeeper. The goal attack. The wing attack, I'm sorry, for Dominica. So Grenada retains the ball. The goal attack now has it for Grenada. The wing attack passes it back.
Oh, lovely shot by the goal attack.
And there seemed to have been a change also for Grenada with the wing attack. Tiffany Frederick is off, and Helena Lewis has taken the court. So center to wing attack to goal attack. Goal attack passes it across to the center, who does a quick one to Cato. Cato passes it quickly to Miss Brown, and guess what? She scores. Mere seconds remaining in the game. It's a 20 points lead by Grenada, and there's a turnover by Dominica. Grenada has it. The goal attack. Ooh, that was a nice fandango, we call it there, with her getting that ball. And Cato has it. It's a far distance for her, but there was an infringement, so she has gotten closer to the pole, and she nets it. 2 seconds. 1. And we're in a little bit of extra time.
Yes.
And Cato has the ball again. And there you go. So 6 She would have gotten it just as
at
a
the
whistle. And you know, before, if you let it off, but it doesn't go in the rim before the whistle, it would not be considered. But now, I believe that once you let it off, just like basketball,
And then
it would
why
be
not?
considered.
Why
I
not?
agree.
It left your hand.
Correct.
It left your hand. I think it's only fair. I think the new rules have really changed the game. Make it more, fun
interesting.
and even more beneficial to the players.
Correct.
Okay.
I agree with you. And the score at the end of the game, according to the scoreboard, says 64-43 in favor of Grenada.
And it was
So
a
we
real
will
good
see
climax
if
to
there
that
is
game.
a change. It says 64-43. A very good game, I must say.
Very good.
It got very interesting as the quarters went by. Started a bit slow,
Yeah,
but by the end of it, I think it was good.
it was good. And I think both teams should be satisfied. Dominica did not win, but they got a chance to try out their moves on one of the top teams. And they go back to the drawing board and see what they need to change. Grenada, on the other hand, I think got to give almost everybody a play this afternoon, and that's good. Give them a little feel of it, because as the new players, there will be jitters. Even the old ones, there will be jitters for your first game. There's always a few jitters. And so being able to come out on top this evening and, really give most of the players, if not all, a feel of the court. It's good for the team, good for motivation for the team.
That's correct. And also, what is good about this tournament is that with the invited teams, you have a chance to do some switching around with your game plan and see how this change might work. Because, of course, the invited teams, they really do not have an effect on how you will place in this tournament.
Yes.
So it's almost like you're getting a practice match within the tournament. So if something doesn't work, Dominica has a chance when they play, let's say, Cayman or Barbados, for example, to see what changes they can make in their lineup in
and
order
even learn
to
from them. Learn a few moves, from them.
Yes, and that hopefully will help in how they do their game. I hope that, as they go back to their briefing, they would have been able to discuss whatever strategies they did not follow according to the coach. And I must say, I know that one of them will be the constant overpassing. One of them will be that. You can definitely see from the coach's face and expression
And his body language.
that
That's not what I said.
this is not what you should be doing.
That was not the plan.
You need to fix it and stop doing it because it is negatively affecting. So hopefully they do discuss that, and for the next game we can see something different from them. Dominica is scheduled to play tomorrow at 5 p.m. and this is a good opportunity. They play Cayman Islands.
Okay.
So whatever switching and twisting and turning they need to do before they face the next team, they
can
have
play
the
with
opportunity
Cayman
to do
Islands,
it with Cayman Islands.
And Cayman Islands, they have been around for a number of years. They have fielded teams, over and over. So there are no newcomers to this tournament at this level. So that's a good opportunity for Dominica to really try out different tactics and strategies and see what will work for them.
Yes, and Grenada, they will play Anguilla tomorrow at 7 p.m.
Okay.
So their next game is tomorrow at 7 p.m. All right, so that's the close of this match, Grenada versus Dominica in the ECCB International Netball Series. The final score, 64-43 in favor of Grenada, so they have already bagged a win. And of course, they will come back tomorrow in order to play their second match. For both teams, they will come back tomorrow to play their second match. And wherever you're joining from, whether you are online or you're here in Grenada, if you are here, come on down to Tanteen Netball Complex, get to watch some good games. And this is Stacey and Lake. On behalf of myself and my beautiful Karen, we're going to sign out from this game. And get ready for the next game coming up. It will be St. Vincent versus invited guest Guyana.
Okay.
Good evening.
Good evening, everybody.
In a minute, we'll have the official final scores for the first two games. And then we move on with the excitement of the 5th ECCB International Netball Series 2025.
Yeah, yeah. Women of the Caribbean, rising higher. The sky isn't even the limit. Girl power has us all in it. We surely making our mark, shining a light in the dark. Oh, women of the Caribbean.